We have already seen how After Effects in many situations offer us a different way of visualization and control over the objects. These different ways many times allow us to obtain the same result, but due to the fact that we have always different situations, sometimes we need to obtain the result in one way or in another way. So in this video we are going to watch the flowchart visualization that allows us to have a different way to select and control our object. First of all, we have to understand how we can use this tool and why we can use this tool. We can have many compositions, as in this case, and we can have one composition inside another composition. First of all, we have created our simple composition that contains 3 layers with this simple animation, and as can happen in many occasions in After Effects, to have a simple control about these 3 objects, we can collapse, we can say that, into a new layer inside a new composition. So in this way, the composition 1 that contains the 3 layers is considered as a clip inside the composition 2. And also we can go back always into our composition 1 and we can change all the parameters that control the animation of this object, and all the changes that we have created can be reflected inside the new composition. So any composition can be considered as a clip inside a new composition. As you can see, also inside our project windows we have composition 1 in the same level as the clip that we have loaded at the beginning. So why we need to use the flowchart? Sometimes, not like now, we have much more object to control, and so sometimes we need to know which object we need to transform or to change. With our flowchart visualization we can go back at the beginning of our composition. So first of all, we have to activate our flowchart visualization. We are inside our timeline, and with this button we can activate our flowchart flowchart visualization. Sorry. Now we are inside these windows and we have our composition 2. On the left side of composition 2 we have a small plus button. Clicking on this button we can see all the elements that are inside our composition 2. First of all, we have a clip that is composition 1 because it's considered as a clip, and this clip belongs to a new composition. As you can see, composition and composition has both a plus control on the left side of the bar and also has the same icon. So clicking and expanding our composition 1, we can see all the elements that are inside our composition 1. So we can choose to select any element and to go back and have control over it. So first of all, if we go back to our composition 1 here, we have directly the visualization of the elements of the composition inside these windows. So first of all, maybe we need to go back to one of these elements without changing our visualization. So we can lock this visualization and we can select the elements we need. So knowing that these elements are part of composition 1, we can go back to composition 1 here, just clicking on composition 1, and we can choose to select the elements we need. So we can operate all the changes we need, or we can right click here, we can change the label color as we can do here. But most important, we can know which elements contains effects, right clicking on the blackboard here on the background, of the flowchart windows, we can choose the elements, we can choose the option we want to visualize inside our flowchart. So show effects allows us to show all the layers, show all the effects that are applied to the layer available, and for instance we can choose to select just the layer that contains the effects we need to control. So in this way I can select the element going back to composition 1, so I can go here inside my flowchart composition, and here double clicking of course is going back to composition even if this Windows is locked, but double clicking also allows me to have the effect control visualization of the element selected, and I have selected this element directly from the flowchart composition 2. So in this way maybe I can unlock my Windows and go back to composition 1 and have control over the element I want to change. So this is a different way of visualize the element that are part of our composition, and to recreate the history and the relation between all the elements for going back inside our structure and control better our final results.